I think it's very important that this is a crucial time in our history that we begin to document our history in our own words, that we can no longer sit idly by and allow others to interpret and disseminate information on our tradition. That's why I've asked Newcomb and other organizations to partner, because I'm a one-woman organization, with us to bring our stories to a wider audience.
Big queen of the nation, the whole wild creation, she won't bow down. She won't bow down. Not on that ground. Not on that ground. You know I love to hear you call my Indian red.
It doesn't have anything to do with Western aesthetics. It's what you say is pretty. I'm going to put this on my suit because I believe it will make me pretty or prettier. All day long, when you meet people, you will tell them, I'm the pretty, pretty queen. I'm the pretty queen of the Guardians of the Flame. And you will be affirmed all day long as being pretty.
I feel pretty.
I feel
Pretty.
I feel pretty fine.
When I step out the door, Mardi Gras morning.
Pretty when I put my suit on. I feel pretty when I'm sitting down designing my suit. When I feel beautiful when I'm sewing on my son's suit and my suit. So Liddell Bannister, Queen of the Creole Wild West, I feel beautiful all the time.
I believe when I put it on, I am beautiful. I am pretty. And I, allow you to take in my beauty.
I feel pretty fine before me and put on my suit, put on my and dancing and put on my big hippies.
It feels good. It's like you're in another dimension.
Put everything on and you're walking
Totally
down the
different.
street.
Come out and see me Sunday.
Yeah.
It won't be Miss Liddell Bannister sitting here. It'll be Queen Bee of the Creole Wild West. Totally different. Once you put the suit on, it's totally different.
Okay.
You can sew 100 suits, but until you put one on, walk in the street with the other Indians, meet the other Indians, you really don't know what it's about.
Shallow water, oh mama. Nobody kneeling, nobody bound. Shallow water, oh mama. Shallow water, don't know how. Shallow water.
Feels wonderful. Feels special. Feel like a queen. Because everybody is looking at you, and you stand out that day. So it plays a big role in your life.
Oh mama. Look at the sun, no birds in the sky. Shallow water, oh mama. Grass won't grow, it makes me cry. Shallow water, oh mama. Wonder if I'm the next to die. Shallow water, oh mama. Say man up there, what you gonna do? Shallow water, oh mama. The world is changing because of you. Shallow water, oh mama.
Watch the people around you. They opens up, they see you coming, and you're singing, and you're doing that dance. The spirit it's awesome.
We have young girls who participate in our group, Guardians of the Flame. One young lady, Milan, was part of the V-Day celebrations. And she told that they sent the camera crew backstage. And she actually said, I'm not shy anymore because of the V-Day, being in a Mardi Gras Indian tradition, and plus preparing for the V-Day, hearing about women, strong women all over the world. And she really isn't shy anymore. When she first started, she would make herself literally very small. She would hold her head down and kind of crouch in a chair, and she was sitting backstage like this. She was sitting talking to Jane Fonda, Eve Ensler, singing to them, and just being woman. at 7 years old.
Queen Therese Harrison Nelson has been instrumental in helping me reach a wide variety of people in the Mardi Gras community, but I've also gotten to know Liddell Bannister and Joyce Montana and several other women who play a really important role in that community. And I've read so much about how much the men, mask and are such a big figures, but now I see the strength of the women.
The women to mask with a tribe is an honor, because there's not that many women that mask. Because a long time ago they thought for a woman to mask that she had to be dating the chief, but it's not like that. It's not like that. A woman can really make her own costume. I make my own costume. The only thing I don't make on my costume is my headpiece. My son make that, but everything else I make. So it's really an honor for a woman to want to do it and to do it. It's really something nice.
Vancouver.
Vancouver, one for Africa,
And that was your eagle.
this is my eagle. My mom made. I mean,
Am fascinated with the skill and the creativity that's involved in creating the suits, both for the women and the men. I'm just absolutely astounded by it. They're beautiful, and the amount of time and care that it takes to create these suits is just mind-boggling to me. But I'm also interested in the fact that the queens work so hard when teaching the children in the Mardi Gras tribes, teaching the young girls self-esteem, self-confidence, how they work so hard. It's way beyond masking. Women are always strong, and women are beautiful and wonderful. And sewing is one of those things that sometimes people look at as kind of a, feminine, quiet little task. But sewing brings so much creativity and so many skills into play that I do see it as a source of empowerment for women.
But we was never glorified.
Yeah.
Now without a queen, there would not be a chief, there would not be a president. Without a queen, there would be any of this. So one thing that Cherie has did, she has made a big difference in putting the queens up front where they will be recognized instead of just on the sideline.
Yeah.
But once you put it on, you put the weight completely out of your head. It's like you walking with feathers on.
Yeah.
What is heavy? This was my friend. I got it. My mama did. She put these on it. It took I feel like a lot of time. I feel like dancing and I feel like performing and I feel like being nice to myself and put on my suit and walking and
You feel good about when you put on your uniform, your suit, am I correct?
Recognition that you get from people is unbelievable. I mean, when we come out that morning, people is outside of our home waiting for us to come out. That's an awesome feeling. They're following us. Once we get to our destination where we start at, and we start singing Indian Red, we look around, people is crying, they're hugging us. It's just so warm. I never realized what we give to people. We give back to people when we put on that costume. It's amazing. We know how we feel, but then when we look around at the crowd, we can see how they feel, and they feel so excited. They feel happy.
looked at my wife. I said, Lord, I said, look at my wife. Man. I said, Jesus, I said, she pretty. Man, it brought tears to my eyes, and yeah, I did all work, you know, just that beauty just sit there, and the feeling was already in me. And I look at her, I said, look at my wife. Boy, it was thrilling to me to see my wife, you know, and she was ready to hit the street.
Masking as a Mardi Gras Indian is a very spiritual and soulful experience. You actually feel it deep in your heart and deep in your soul. It's like a calling. You're called to do this. You're called to participate. Once you participated, you will never be the same. You'll change for life. And if you don't mask, you'll try to help someone else mask, or you'll do something in support of the tradition.
It don't just make you feel pretty. It's a word you can't describe. And like I said, you feel the spirit. Mm-hmm. You really feel it. I mean, it just, you're out there and you're just doing it. And walking alongside your chief, that's all it is.
But it's lessons for life. To respect your autonomy, your beauty, the diversity in who you are as a person, but also to respect that in others. So it's a two-way street. I respect you, you respect me. This is our world, this is our community, and no matter what, we're all in this together to make it a better world.
Indian red, Indian red. Here comes my big queen, big queen, big queen of the nation, the whole wild creation. She won't bow down, she won't bow down. Not on that ground, not on that ground. You know I love to hear you call my Indian red. Shallow water, oh mama, nobody kneeling, nobody bow. Shallow water, oh mama, shallow water, don't know how. Shallow water, oh mama, early in the morning and late at night. Shallow water, oh mama, shallow water, gonna make it alright. Shallow water, oh mama, went to the river but the river was dry. Shallow water, oh mama, looked and saw no birds in the sky. Shallow water, oh mama, grass won't grow, it makes me cry. Shallow water, oh mama, wonder if I'm the next to die. Shallow water, oh mama, say man up there, what you gonna do? Shallow water, oh mama, the world is changing because of you. Shallow water, oh mama, you're gonna reap everything you sow. Shallow water, oh mama, how you start, that's how you go.